Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at who is thirsting over you and why. So this is quite a juicy topic. I'm excited to see what details we get. Remember, this is a general reading with so many of you watching, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from. Pick whichever one you are most drawn to. So for pile number 1, we have Carnelian with the King of Wands. For pile number 2, we have Orange Calcite with 3 of Pentacles. And for pile number 3, we have Blue Howlite with the Tower. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. So hopefully by now you have picked a pile. If not, you can pause the video. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this Carnelian crystal in the King of Wands, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who is thirsting over you and why. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like tarot content and you want to stay up to date with what I post daily, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button. It does help my channel more than you know. Also, I do have a limited amount of space for personal readings available this month. So if you'd like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So we are starting your reading off at 11:33 on the clock. That could be a significant angel number for some of you. Okay, so let's see what comes up for you. So spirit guides of pile number 1, spirit guides of pile number 1s. Who is thirsting over them? So we have the 5 of Swords, Death and Rebirth, the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups so far. So with these first few cards, to me this reads as someone you've been with before or spoken to in the past. But for most of you, this feels like somebody that you've been in a romantic connection with before, where maybe they've tried to move on, but it seems like they haven't quite fully moved on yet. And for others of you, this person does want to create a connection with you. If you don't relate to it being an ex from the past or someone you spoke to in the past romantically, this could be someone that likes you but hasn't told you how they feel yet. And it's almost like they've tried to move on from this. This is more than just thirsting over you. To me, this reads as a crush with the 10 of Cups, where this person's crushing on you. They want a relationship with you, but it feels like things never happened with you. And they're too scared to tell you how they feel, because 5 of Swords next to the King of Wands, this to me reads as somebody that is not using their bravery or courage to tell you how they feel. So this could be someone that comes across as performatively very brave and courageous in the public, but when it comes to the inside of how they truly feel, they actually have a lot of fears holding them back. This to me feels like somebody that seems very confident and powerful, but really they have their own self-doubts that the whole world doesn't see. And I think this person sometimes holds themselves back from certain opportunities that they want to go after because maybe they feel like some sense of imposter syndrome or I can't do it, but maybe they can. So there is something about this person having big dreams, having big goals, big wishes for the future of something they want to bring in. But a lot of the times they're too scared to actually take action towards that or put themselves in that position because maybe there is some kind of underlying belief of, what if I'm not good enough? What if I mess up? Some kind of imposter syndrome, right? With death and rebirth, I do think this is something they're meant to rebirth in this lifetime. This is something they're meant to learn from and transform in this lifetime so that they can fully step into their courage. Not just with telling people how they feel or you how they feel, but also to do with their life in general. I think this is something that holds them back a lot because I think this person has a lot of potential and has a lot of capabilities to achieve a lot of the things they want, but they are the ones holding themselves back from their own fear. So that's what I'm seeing here in terms of this person's energy. I do think this person's quite attracted to you physically and sexually, but to me, this also reads as a crush. And I do think they've been crushing on you for a long time, but they've also tried to get over you, but they couldn't. So I don't know if this person thinks that you wouldn't like them back or what, or if they're scared of rejection or what it is, but it just feels like they're too shy to tell you how they feel. So who is this person? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. Some of you work with this person or go to school with this person. The Chariot. And the Seven of Cups. So I just noticed the angel number 777 here. That angel number could be significant to this person. They could be seen as a very lucky person to the public eye, but to this person, they don't feel so lucky because they've had to overcome a lot of stress in their life and a lot of different things they've just been through, but they don't speak about to the whole world. Also, this person is wishing for some sort of luck with you, that something will sort of just happen with you without them actually telling you how they feel. I also think this is a type of person that is able to get over people pretty fast if they just stop thinking about them. But when it comes to you, there's just something different about you where there's something about them not being able to get over you or not being able to move past you, even if they try to. There's also something about even if they try to date other people, their mind always still goes back to you. So again, I don't know if this is an ex, someone you've already spoken to romantically, or if this is just someone that has a crush on you. But I don't get why they can like talk or date other people, but why they're scared to tell you how they feel. To me, that doesn't make sense. Help me understand, Spirit. What's going on here? The Magician. Oh, so you know what Spirit is showing me? Like when you don't like a person and when you're not crushing on them and it's kind of easy to talk to them because you're not trying to impress them. And then you talk to someone you're crushing on and you're so nervous that you're scared you say the wrong thing that you end up not talking to them. So Spirit is showing me that like this person maybe has had other romantic interests, but not because they liked those people, but because maybe it was easy to talk to those people because they didn't want something so badly with that person. But with you, it's like hard to get over you, hard to move on from you. And for some of you, it's weird because they've tried to move on from you, but they've never even told you how they feel. So it's kind of like they have this self-fulfilling prophecy of like, oh, pile number one wouldn't like me anyway. They're out of my league. They're too attractive for me. Like they probably already have many people wanting a relationship with them or liking them. That's what I see with the Seven of Cups, the Magician. That's what they think of you. They think you have already like a whole lot of people that like you or are interested in you. And they think like, what good am I? Like, I don't necessarily stand out in a crowd to pile number one or to anyone. Why would I be better than the other options? So they think you have other options in dating and love that you'd rather choose over them. But that could not even be true. That could just be their own assumption. So this person thinks you're very attractive in the sense of many people want you. You're desired by many. And I do think this person has... So Spirit has showed me love at first sight. I think this person has started crushing on you the moment they saw you. There is a sense of infatuation here. I wouldn't call it love at first sight. I don't believe in love at first sight, but I'd say infatuation. So yeah, I think this person does want to have some kind of romantic connection with you, does want to be sweet with you in some way, like spoil you in some way, take you out on a date. But again, they're just too scared to tell you how they feel. Can you give me more clues into who this person is for pile number 1, please? Page of Wands. So this person could be a very active type of person. I see them maybe being the type of person that has a very busy day, very busy schedule. I see them being a very ambitious person, but maybe not always believing in their abilities, sometimes feeling like they're too inexperienced to actually create what they want to come true in terms of their dreams. I see that they're the type of person that has a lot of amazing ideas, but they put so much work into things that are not important, and they don't put enough work into their ideas that can actually be fruitful and turn into something more. I do also think this person has had challenges getting people to date them in the past. So maybe they've tried to sort of have connections with people in the past, but people just, I don't know what it is. Maybe people rejected them and made them feel like they're not desired. Maybe people made them feel like they can't trust. I don't know what it is, but they've had some challenges around dating and love. I am seeing that, and I do think this person sometimes does throw themselves into work to forget about their problems. I think they're a little bit of a workaholic, if I'm going to be honest. So this is the type of person with a lot of ambition, with a lot of passion and drive to get where they want, but often their fears hold them back, like I said previously. What I also see here with this person is they can be someone that gets kind of bored quickly. They need variety in their life. They need to sort of like switch things up in their routine to keep things interesting. I do also think this person sometimes gets FOMO because they want to hang around certain people, but then they self-sabotage in some way. So yeah, to me, this person reads as somebody that's a little bit of a workaholic, needs variety in their life because they get bored of routines very easily. But then they also want to have an active social life, but then they're also, to me, this reads as someone that maybe has a little bit of social anxiety. So that's what I see in terms of who this person is. Any other clues into who this person is? We have the Two of Cups. So this is someone that wants a romantic connection. They're a romantic at heart. We have the Five of Wands, but I won't lie, this person also sometimes likes drama. Drama sometimes excites them in their connections, which can be a little bit of a red flag, but I don't know. It's just what I'm seeing. Also, what I'm seeing here in terms of this person is they can be a little bit competitive in a good way. So let's say they are playing sports with you, for example. They'll be very competitive in a playful way. So I'm seeing that. We have the Seven of Wands. I do think this person wants love, but they push love away. They come across as a little bit avoidant to me. We have the Two of Pentacles, but not because they want to be. They want that intimacy and closeness, but they push people away because of their own insecurities or because of their own fear of rejection or, that type of energy. So why is this person thirsting over pile number 1? Why are they attracted to pile 1? Why are they crushing on pile 1? Okay, we have the Three of Cups. We have Justice reversed. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. So there's something about this person finding you very sexy with the Queen of Wands, and maybe they see certain similarities within you and them. Maybe they have certain similar hobbies, interests as you, and they think you could get along with those things. I do think that this person has some traumas around people being dishonest with them, and maybe even like people betraying them or cheating on them, because the tower is also coming out with justice reversed, Three of Cups. So maybe they think that you are somebody very grounded, down to earth, very nurturing and patient, and you have a lot of qualities they look for in a romantic partner. And they kind of guess that with you, um, they kind of think you would have a healthy love to give, and they think that you're very trustworthy and honest, very different from people they have dated in the past. Okay, so there's something about this person thinking trust is a very important part of relationships, which it is. And they see themselves trusting you. They see themselves being with you. They see you being somebody that has your life together. They see you being someone really grounded, and your grounded energy soothes their anxiety and their overthinking. But there's also something about you being very understanding of them in some way whenever you speak to them. And again, it's like your grounded, stable energy just grounds them and makes them feel at peace and makes them feel calm. Because sometimes this person has dealt with a lot of chaos in their life at the tower, and this person is unconsciously looking for that stability in their life. We have the Eight of Swords. So I do think that this person is physically attracted to you with the Queen of Wands. They find you very sexy. They like your sense of independence, how you can sort of just rely on yourself, and they like that about you. They also think that you two are very similar in ways with the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. And there's just something about you. They can't put their finger on it, but there's just something about you where they want to be around you. And again, it's like they can't put their finger on what exactly it is that makes them crush on you or want you so badly, but they just can't stop thinking about you, daydreaming about you, and what could be in the future. And we have the Hermit here. I think this person wants one-on-one time alone with you to get to know you. I think this person is also sat alone and watched you sort of interact with others and seen I don't know what I'm saying there, seen certain parts of your personality or the way you interact with others, and they found it attractive about you. And with the World in reverse, again, it's like they can't stop thinking about you, even when they try to not think about you. They feel like they can't get over you. They can't get over this crush. So that's what I'm seeing here in terms of the why. I also think this person relates to you in some way. Feels like if they were to get to know you, they would get along with you on a personal level. They're also very intellectually attracted to you, to your mind, and they think that you're very self-aware, that you've grown a lot, that you understand yourself, you know yourself. They're also drawn to your authenticity. Because you've gone within and found yourself and you know who you are, they're drawn to that energy you have. You're also very powerful and confident in yourself, and you seem like that type of person that is a go-getter, that's not afraid. So it's almost like this person is drawn to the energy within you that they maybe subconsciously lack within themselves, and then subconsciously they're drawn to going towards you because, again, it's not a conscious thing, but subconsciously they want to sort of learn from those traits you have and not have those traits themselves, but learn from you. And maybe there's something within you that you have that they're lacking within themselves that they're looking for in their lives. Like, for example, this person needs stability but doesn't realize that, and maybe they're looking to get that stability from you. Do you get what I mean? So that's the type of energy I see here. I really hope this reading resonated with you, pile number 1. This is what I see for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose this orange calcite crystal in the Three of Pentacles, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who is thirsting over you and why. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like tarot content and if you want to stay up to date with what I post daily, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, My email address is in the description box below. I do have a limited amount of space for personal readings this month. So, of course, you chose the Three of Pentacles. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But what I see with this card is, for a lot of you, you could have up to 3 people sort of like wanting you in that sense, crushing on you or thirsting over you. Let's see what cards come out for you. So Spirit Guides of Pile number 2, Spirit Guides of Pile number 2s, who is thirsting over them? We have the Queen of Swords. So this is going to sound weird, but just as I was about to start your reading, I got hiccups. So I don't know if this person has gotten hiccups in front of you before. That could just be a specific message for someone. The Tower in reversed. If you were drawn to pile 3, their card was the Tower. You're more than welcome to watch that. If not, that's okay. 3 of Wands. Yeah, the number 3 has shown up twice, so there is definitely 3 people thirsting over you. Queen of Pentacles. So I'll do my best to describe their energies, but of course, since there's 3 people showing up here, if I mix up their energies, I apologize. It's a little bit hard to read 3 people at once and differentiate whose energy is who. So if I just mention certain traits and it makes you think of, for example, this person in your life, then I mention another trait makes you think of another person in your life, then take it as those people are thirsting over you. So the first person I'm seeing here could be very talkative with the Queen of Swords, could be a little bit blunt. I'm hearing the word mysterious, where it's like this person, you feel like you don't really know everything about them. You feel like they're kind of hard to read, hard to get and understand. This person may feel a little bit misunderstood by people, where their intentions get misunderstood, or, sometimes they're a very honest person and then people take that the wrong way and think they're being rude, but they're not. They're just telling the truth. Though I do think sometimes this person can be a little bit blunt and harsh with the way they tell the truth, which is why people may misinterpret their sort of intentions with what they say. I do also think that this person is somebody that has strong boundaries. So what Spirit is showing me, there was this woman I watched on Instagram a while ago, and I've never seen her videos pop up for a while, but she showed like videos and skits of her at work, and maybe whenever she was at work and her boss asked her to work overtime for no money, she'd be like, I'm not working overtime for no money, bye. And she always said bye in this specific way. So I'm seeing somebody that won't do more than that is necessary, especially if they're not getting paid for it, for example. So maybe for some of you, this is a coworker with the 3 of Pentacles, could be. Or for some of you, maybe you go to school with this person. But to me, this person doesn't feel like a bare minimum person. That's not what I'm saying. But they have those boundaries up and they don't let people cross those boundaries, especially if people aren't going to reciprocate what they're giving, or especially if they can see someone is trying to take advantage of them. But I do think when it comes to their personal relationships, they do have boundaries, strong boundaries up in the beginning, and you may feel like sometimes it's kind of hard to get in. Because they don't let people in very easily. Because I think this person has been hurt before with the Tower in the reverse, and some part of their subconscious is trying to prevent them from experiencing that hurt and pain again by having those guards and walls up. So I do think this person's quite intelligent, quite charismatic. There's just something about their voice that sounds beautiful or handsome. And there's just something about them having this type of classy energy I'm hearing. Also may be very wise, very straightforward. They may be the type of person that says everything everyone else is thinking but won't say. I do also think this person has a softer side to them that they only show to those closest to them. They may have a little bit of trust issues. The other energy I'm reading here could be very down to earth, very much wanting to achieve something in their life. They could be the type of person that takes things one step at a time. So let's say they're doing work. As an example, they're doing things one thing at a time, focusing on one thing at a time. This is a very focused individual. So when they have a goal in mind, they focus towards that and they don't mind putting in the extra effort towards that. I also think this person is very nurturing and loving, but they had to walk away from a lot of connections and people that weren't appreciating them. So this person may have felt, this other person I'm reading, may have felt like they have been taken for granted by people in their life, but also by their work, because I see this person's that type of person that puts in the extra effort. They may have been that type of student that got straight A's constantly, but then eventually, like, people get used to the amount of effort they put in that they overlook this person's effort. I hope that makes sense, where they sort of take this person's results or hard work or sort of achievement energies for granted. I do also think this person can dress like in very casual ways when it comes to their daily life. I feel like this is the type of person that isn't really too superficial, if that makes sense. But then when it comes to going out and getting dressed up, they rarely dress to impress. This is a type of person where if you had to become friends with them, they would help you with things you need. So let's say you need money to support your family, for example, and you were friends with them, they'd help you there because they feel like your family needs that help. Or let's say you have had a busy day and you can't finish these tasks, they would help you finish those tasks. Like, I feel like that's this type of person. They're very reliable, someone you can count on, very loyal. They have a very good heart. But they can also be a little bit sassy, I'm hearing. Like, have really good comebacks, I'm hearing. So if someone says something to them, they have really good comebacks. And it's something you wouldn't expect. This person is very quick with their words, very witty, I hear. But they're also someone that's very quick on their feet. Like, let's say they experience a challenge, they're very quick on their feet to find a solution to that, or they just do something out of the box or out of the ordinary very quickly, where they fix that problem, if that makes sense. This person's very grounded and they may have achieved a lot within their life or want to achieve a lot within their life with Queen of Pentacles here. This person doesn't give up easily on things they want as well. So next we have the Two of Pentacles and the World. So I do think this person is somebody that wants to achieve a lot, that wants their own sort of financial stability and stability in their life in general. I think this person is a very balanced person where they seek balance and stability within their life and their connections. I think this is the type of person that wouldn't be interested in anyone that doesn't have goals, that doesn't have stability of their own, that isn't, healthy emotionally. So that's what I'm feeling from the second person. Can I please tap into the third person's energy? The Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. I actually think the third person's very similar to the second person, the Fool. But this person's a lot more carefree. I think the third person is very powerful in their own way because they know when to take risks and not when to take risks and when not to. So as an example, Spirit is showing me an investor that knows when to invest their money. And to others, it may seem like a huge risk to invest that amount of money. But then this person is smart. They know when to maybe invest and when not to. And then they get a huge amount of money from that. So I'm not saying this person is an investor, but what I'm saying is this person seems like somebody that has an intelligent mind where they're able to take informed risks on certain things that pay off well in the end that most people wouldn't even dare to try because of what if it doesn't work and I can lose something out. So that is something I see here. I do also think this person is also very ambitious, very much this type of person that wants to achieve something, that wants financial abundance, that wants a sense of fruitfulness. And I think this is a type of person that is maybe also very busy, is always like busy doing work, things like that. Very work focused type of person. But then this person also has another side to them outside of work where they're very carefree, where they're very playful, and people don't expect that side of them. So this person has like this type of energy of the unexpected where you wouldn't expect them to have the side of them because maybe at work they're very serious. And I don't know if some of you have coworkers crushing on you or thirsting over you, but like this to me feels like coworkers. But it feels like this person has like boss-like energy. Like I can see them being an entrepreneur or doing their own thing or being in some kind of leadership position. I can see a lot of people looking up to this person and seeing this person as very powerful. But then there's also a side to them that is very carefree and fun and like I think they like adventure. Maybe they even like travel or they want to travel. I think deep down they're a free spirit, but then they also have a very stable side to them at the same time. So they are a contradiction in themselves. So, any other clues into who these people are in case pile number 2 doesn't fully see who this is in their life? 10 of Swords. The Hermit. So maybe some of these traits you'd have to really go and think about and really sort of like analyze certain people in your life and be like, I don't think this person's like that. That's what I get from the Hermit, Queen of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. I do also think with the 9 of Cups, this actually came up in a personal reading lately. If you got a personal reading from me, you'll know if you're watching this pile because this to me seems like somebody you would want to be interested in, or at least one of them are somebody you'd want to be interested in. So let's say you found out who this person was. It wouldn't be like, ew, I wouldn't be with them. It would be like, ooh, I would really like to be with them. It's that type of energy with the 9 of Cups. So maybe one of them or all of them are your type in some way. I don't know if all of them are, but maybe one of them are with the 9 of Cups. Maybe one of them has traits you wish for in a romantic connection, right? Also, with the Queen of Cups, it's about feeling out the energy, using your own intuition when listening to the pile, feeling out the energy of the people around you and thinking, they don't really have this, they have this, that kind of energy. But also when you look at the people around you, look at who wants to like feel emotionally connected to you and seems like they're not asking for it, but they want it, if that makes sense. Because I feel like whoever I'm picking up on does want to feel close to you in some way, does want to spend more time with you, but doesn't express it exactly, doesn't ask for it exactly. So we also have a lot of earth sign energy within this pile, so especially Virgo. We also have air sign energy, Aries, Leo. Why did I say Leo? Aries, Libra, and Aquarius. Why am I saying Aries? Maybe fire signs. Excuse me, pile 2. I know my zodiac signs, but it's just like different words are coming out of my mouth. I think I'm just channeling. So Air signs, earth signs, fire signs. That's what I see here. Okay, let's now take a look at why they are thirsting over you. So why are they thirsting over pile number 2? Strength. I'm hearing Arizona. I don't know if some of you are from there. It won't resonate with everybody. Specific message. 9 of Pentacles. Temperance. The Lovers. So yeah, it seems like most of them are interested in dating you romantically, not just like sleeping with you, but they are attracted to you in that way. So the Muse of Inspiration, the Muse of Voices, the Ace of Wands. So yeah, they are sexually attracted to you with the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So yeah, it's like a mixture of desiring you, lusting after you, but also wanting something with you in a heart-based way. I think with the 2 muses showing up, whoever these people are that are sort of like thirsting after you, they do feel inspired by you. They also feel like you have certain similarities to them, or like they can relate to you or get along with you in some way, because we see a mirroring effect here. So maybe they see certain traits and qualities within you that they want in a romantic connection, and it's almost like they see themselves dating you. They see themselves getting along with you, being friends with you. But I think they want more than just friendship. I think also they see you as the type of person that has a lot of strengths of your own that they have admired for a long time, and it's almost like they feel like being with you would be a great blessing. But I do think these are the types of people that will slowly show you how they feel and slowly walk towards you, since we see snails here in the Temperance card. So this is gonna take time. They may even take time to show you how they feel. I also think they connect to you on an intellectual level, where they're attracted to your mind and your intelligence and the way you go after things yourself. And they're also attracted to you in a very physical way, where they're desiring you in that way, like fantasizing about you in that way, finding you sexy. They also see you as a very optimistic type of person in the way that you think. Maybe you're creative for some of you with the Ace of Wands. Maybe you're patient. Excuse me. Maybe you're patient. But there's also something about you looking like you have goals of your own. Like you want to achieve certain things of your own. So that's also attractive. And you just look like the type of person that they'd want to date. So this is what I have for you, pile 2. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this blue Howlite crystal in the Tower card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who is thirsting over you and why. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like tarot content and you want to stay up to date with what I post daily, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, I do have a limited amount of space this month. So you can find my email address in the description box below. So let's see what comes up for you in your tarot cards. It is 1222 on the clock as we're starting this reading. So yeah, let's see what comes up. So I think that may be an angel number for some of you, 222. I feel this card, the 5 of Cups. So who is thirsting over pile 3? The 4 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. Okay, so to me, this feels like, just based off my first impressions of this person's energy, okay, confirmation. I feel like this person has recently gone through a breakup or heartbreak, And I was gonna say that, and then I saw the Three of Swords at the back of the deck. Confirmation. So this person has recently gotten over a breakup, and the quote I heard is, the fastest way to get over someone is to get under someone else. So I don't know if that's a negative thing, a good thing, a bad thing, but it almost feels like this person is recently single and they're ready to mingle. They're sort of like wanting to have a little bit of fun with no strings attached, and that's what I feel here. Or they're sort of wanting a rebound type of thing to get over the person they're heartbroken over. So if you know anybody at all that has recently gone through a breakup and is sort of just wanting fun with no strings attached, then I guess this could be your pile. But even if it's not a recent breakup, maybe this person has just been heartbroken before, and maybe if it's not like a no strings attached type of thing, if it wasn't recent or anything like that, or a rebound thing, maybe this person wants to put themselves back out there in love after healing their heartbreak and after going through their emotions. Maybe they're ready to put themselves back out there, speak to new people, date, mingle with people. I feel like this person has been going out a lot, has been sort of like putting themselves out there in terms of dating and love, and has been also like going out a lot to try and meet new people, maybe going out partying a lot lately, just having fun a lot lately. So I guess they are, for some of you, this person has been taking their time to get over this person, and you'll intuitively know which message is yours. Whereas for others of you, this person just wants something like no strings attached, just I don't know why, but just to get over the person. I don't know. I don't know if you'd be happy with that or not. For me, like, I don't know. I guess it just depends on who's watching this pile, because I know if I watch this reading, I would be a little bit offended. Like, you only see me as a rebound. Okay, but I don't know. I guess it depends on the person watching. Two of Cups. And for those of you where you relate to this person taking their time to get over the other person, I do think that maybe they feel like they're ready for love again. And for others of you, I think this person does want to shoot their shot with you, but maybe they feel like they don't know if they're fully ready for a full-on romantic connection yet, because they don't know if they fully kind of like processed everything from their breakup, but they do like you in a way. They do maybe even see themselves being with you romantically, but they also don't know if it's too soon. So I guess it's not just a rebound thing, but I don't know. To me, this doesn't sit right with me fully. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. The Six of Cups. I don't know. There is a possibility that this person's still stuck on their past lover, their ex. I think they still have feelings for their ex. So, I don't know. Maybe this reading is coming out if you are like speaking to a person like this where they have recently broken up with somebody and you're wondering like if it's too soon or not. Maybe there is a reason why this reading is coming out. Maybe Spirit's just trying to warn you ahead of time. Not that this person's going to do anything like F you over, but just warn you ahead of time that this person may still be emotionally attached to their ex in some way, where it's better for you to not like rush into this, to not get too emotionally attached too fast to this person, because there is a possibility that they're not fully over this, if that makes sense. So Spirit isn't really giving me much traits about this person, but just about the kind of situation that they're in right now. Maybe that's a clue for you. I don't think this reading will resonate with everybody, because this to me seems like a very specific scenario and message. So yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it just feels like this person's trying to get over someone quickly. The Hermit. I don't think this person is comfortable with being alone with the Hermit. I don't think this person has ever been alone for long. So I heard this song by Fergie. I don't know what song it is, where she says the love bug comes right back up and bites her, and she's back after she gets heartbroken. So it, to me, it feels like this person doesn't want to be alone. Like every time they break up with someone, they quickly try to find someone new. And to me, that's a little bit of a red flag, because it feels like this person is not willing to take some time to be by themselves and heal first before they fully jump into a new connection or into something new. And it's just a way to mask their own feelings of heartbreak. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think that at all. But of course, if you want to have fun with this person with no strings attached, no one's like, you can go ahead and do that, but just also don't get emotionally attached to this person. Of course, if you want to do that, I'm not telling you to do that. So just trust your intuition with what you feel here. We have the Chariot. We have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is the type of person where when you talk to them, the conversation goes from one point to one point to one point very quickly. So let's say you're talking about, I don't know, like I'm trying to find an example. Let's say you're talking about the weather, silly example, and then not even a minute later, you're talking about something that happened yesterday. And then not even a minute later, you're on to the next subject and topic. Like, I feel that type of energy as I'm reading this person's energy, because I'm even laying out the cards quite quickly, just reading them quickly. So I feel like this is a very straightforward person where they don't like to be on the same subject and topic for too long. Even when it comes to people, like they try to get over people pretty fast. They don't want to be stuck on the same person forever if that person is no longer with them romantically. Um, I feel like even when it comes to this person's emotions, they're fast to maybe get angry, sad, upset, whatever emotion it is, fast to get over it. So there's something about this person maybe even moving in a faster way, like walking faster. I don't know, something about fastness is coming up here. So whatever way you resonate with. Okay, next we have the Seven of Cups. So Spirit is also showing me that this is a type of person that is like very fun to be around, very funny. They have a strong sense of humor, but I also feel like sometimes this person doesn't take things seriously and then makes certain jokes and then people get offended by their jokes. I don't know, I just feel that energy. And then I feel the energy of like someone that sort of doesn't know how to be comfortable with their emotions. Like, I'm almost seeing a robot, like they expect themselves to be a robot and just get over things quite quickly. They may be that type of person that's like, it is what it is, kind of energy. So I am seeing that. I also see somebody that I think this person's a little bit adventurous. They like the thrill of life. Like, they like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person had like a motorbike or something, or liked to go on little adventures, or it's almost like this person, Spirit is showing me a rule breaker. You know what I mean? Like, they don't believe in following the rules or anything like that. And it's not coming through in a negative way per se, but more so that type of person that is a little bit rebellious. Um, More so that type of person that doesn't take themselves too seriously or life too seriously. Like, they know how to have fun in life. They know how to find the thrill and adventure in life. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person would go and fly off a plane just for the thrill and adventure of it. You know what I mean? I feel that type of energy as I'm in this person's energy. But it doesn't have to be like that exactly. What else? The Emperor. I think this person doesn't want to put all their eggs in one basket right now, especially since they are still going through the healing process. Um, I guess it will be different depending on the situation. If this person has taken their time to heal, maybe they're not exactly putting all their eggs in one basket right now. Maybe they're interested in different people right now and just trying to see where things go, whichever one sticks and takes off. But they're not, it doesn't feel like they're looking for something too serious yet. They're just kind of trying to get to know you and see where things go with you. It doesn't feel too planned. It feels almost like I'm just going with the flow and seeing where things go. So yeah, and if this person has just gotten out of a breakup, like I see that energy more so where it's like I'm not necessarily looking for anything serious right now, but if something serious comes of it, I also don't mind. So I see them being in that energy. We have the Four of Cups. I do think this is the type of person that doesn't like routine. Um, they don't like doing the same thing over and over again. We have the Page of Cups, Five of Wands. I think this person may like play fighting. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but I'm seeing play fighting. I also think this person finds you very sexy and attractive. And I do think that they can be playfully competitive in some way. I think that did come up in another pile. So why is this person thirsting over pile number 3? I also think that the previous person they dated might be a little bit offended at how fast this person seems to be moving on. But I don't think they've really moved on. So 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Star, the Queen of Swords, and the High Priestess. So maybe you intuitively know the reason why they are thirsting over you. So if your intuition is thinking of a specific person and thinking of why they maybe could be thirsting over you, your intuition could be leading to a correct answer. So trust your intuition here. We also have the Moon at the back of the deck, which is again another pointer towards trusting your intuition when it comes to this person, but also when it comes to why they might be attracted to you or why they might be interested in you or thirsting over you. I do think with the Nine of Cups, there is something that they want from you, and the Star that they're hoping to get from you. With the Queen of Swords, I don't think they have a problem asking for it or telling you exactly what they want. I think this is a type of person where they'll be upfront with what they want. So if they just want like a hookup with no strings attached, they'd be upfront with it. If they're just looking to go with the flow and see where things go, they'd be upfront about it and tell you what they want. They'd even tell you why they want you if you had to ask them. So I do see that. I do see that maybe even be vocal about wanting you or desiring you in some way. I don't feel like they would keep it hidden or secret. And if they do, I think you'd be able to sense it enough and eventually they would tell you. Because I don't feel like this person's the type of person to keep it to themselves for too long. I feel like eventually they would tell you, like, listen, I'm interested in you, or I'm attracted to you, or whatever it is that they want from you. I think with the Three of Cups, this person also wouldn't mind starting a friendship with you, or any kind of relationship with you at all. But I think they're more so leaning towards friendship, friends with benefits, hookups, something like that. It feels like I said, they don't want something too serious yet. Six of Swords, but it could change. It's not like they're sticking to that. They're open to change if they do gain feelings for you with the King of Cups. Four of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Swords. and the Eight of Pentacles. To be honest, I think that some part of them is trying to avoid the healing journey, is trying to avoid feeling their own emotions that they may have been holding on to. So some part of them just wants to let go of their feelings and run away from it because they're scared of feeling it. Because the Chiron energy here is the wounded healer, and I'm almost feeling this energy of somebody that runs from their own emotions. So they may be trying to sort of be interested in another person to get over the other person, but that's not how it works because those emotions will still be there at the end of the day. They thought they let go of it, but they haven't. They've just run from it. They've just swept it under the rug. So yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Temperance. That's not to say that no other person is interested in you, but maybe I'm picking up on this person's energy the strongest right now. So if you don't want a part of any of this, because I do think it's a little bit of something I wouldn't be involved in, but I think it just depends on the person watching. But there are many other options in love and dating for you as well. That's what I see with the different hands and the offerings here. But I think for you, it's just about being patient and picking the right option for you if you want something more serious and long-term with the Nine of Pentacles. So this is what I have for you, pile 3. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.